So if you've been under a rock, Jordan Brand is coming back with a brand new Air Jordan 1 colorway that got a lot of people kind of up and down. I think that's the best way to put it. A lot of people are loving this sneaker and some other people aren't loving this sneaker. We're gonna get into everything, break it down, talk release date, we're gonna talk material, and of course, we're gonna talk retail price. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Sniper Jones and welcome back to another video. Today, as you guys know, man, we have the Air Jordan 1 Palomino in the studio right now. Hiya! As y'all can see, man, Jordan Brand decided to do something a little bit differently with this box, okay? All black box that we used to. The difference is the Nike branding on the box kind of has this reflective copper looking silhouette almost. I'm gonna let y'all check it out. You can see it reflecting off my panels in the studio, so this is dope. This is dope. By the way, the sneaker is releasing on my birthday, man. So if y'all can spam up happy birthday Snipe right now in the comments, it means a lot, bro. September 2nd is when this sneaker releases, and it will be releasing for the retail price of $180. So if y'all wanna cop them, now you know when to remember, now you know when to look, and you even know how much to save. So this pair is sent to us from Kick Theory. Shout out to Kick Theory, man. I work with them a whole lot. They are pretty much one of the biggest retail stores out here in the Gwinnett area. But if you live in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure you know where they are. If you don't live in Atlanta, they do ship and sell online, so no worries. Speaking of my birthday, bro, you know, I can ask for 100 million things, but the only thing I wish y'all do for my birthday, go follow me on Instagram. I make a lot more other sneaker content on Instagram that don't reach the YouTube channel. So for support, man, if y'all can show love for my birthday one time, man, head over there, follow me on the gram. I appreciate it. But back to why we came here, man. This Air Jordan gotta be one of the most controversial Air Jordans I've seen in a long time because I feel like everybody split down the middle. Let's check them out for the first time. Bye, here we have the Air Jordan 1 Palomino dressed up in this black, white, and of course we get this dark brown. It's a lot of things to talk about. I think where I wanna start talking about is the split opinions that everybody is pretty much having with this sneaker. I feel like you get two different people. You get people who like this shoe and love what it represents, and then you get the other people who just look at what it doesn't have. And I can see angles on both sides, right? First off, the retail price is $180. I 100% agree with that. I think that that's a really good price point, especially now. It's certain Air Jordan 1s that's retailing for $200. And I'm so happy Jordan Brand did not decide to put that on this sneaker. If I had to nitpick anything on this shoe, especially for my people who doesn't already, if you haven't already watched anybody else's videos on this, or if you have not got a chance to hold this in hand, the material could have been a little bit better. This colorway is already good enough because it's dropping at a perfect time. It's a great fall sneaker. So I think Jordan Brand also did a great job by dropping this at the perfect time. It doesn't get more fall than these colors right here. You get black, you get brown, it's nice. However, I think if the material was a little bit better, I think a lot less people would have negative things to say about this release. A few things in particular, like the Nike swoosh on the side and even the toe box, I wish it was more of a nubuck feeling. Instead, the material on there is almost like a fake nubuck. It's not nubuck. It would have been nice if it was, especially that Nike swoosh right there. I think it would have been a lot more smooth. Also, we check out the back heel. We see the kind of same material we have throughout the entire sneaker. If Jordan Brand would have took that, I think it would have been a plus. I think it would have helped a lot. As far as the leather quality not bad, but it's also not nothing that we never seen before. So I think a lot of people are kind of looking down on this shoe because quality. And if we've been honest, quality is nowhere near terrible, but I do think it could have been better. However, this is not a bash video on the Air Jordan 1 Palomino. I actually like these a lot. And if it wasn't for this shoe right here, the Air Jordan 1 Mocha, I would definitely cop this sneaker because I definitely believe it's a reason to have an Air Jordan 1 Palomino in your collection. But when you have a Mocha, and if you have a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1, then you have to question, do you really need this pair? Obviously, this pair is always going to be compared to the Mocha. Reason being is because it's almost like a alternate colorway. The Mocha could be like the home colorway, and then the Palomino comes in as the away or as the remix. I think that this Mocha, man, this is probably one of the best Air Jordan 1s in the last few years. It's still holding the test of time. By the way, this is a fun fact. The most ever reproduced fakely made Air Jordan 1 of all time is actually the Air Jordan 1 Mocha, which explains why the video I made on how to break down a real versus fake did so well. I think that video has over 250,000 views on it because I know a lot of people was getting scammed in this Air Jordan 1 Mocha at the time it released. So if you're one of them people who still want this sneaker, check that video out. It's kind of old, but the facts are still remain. And then we have the Air Jordan 1 Palomino. In my opinion, this is hands down better. Y'all can comment down below and let me know which one you'd rather have. Even though it should not be a discussion, we can have it. We can have it. This one takes it for me. So because I have this and I have, I don't know where it's at, it's somewhere over here. I got the OG Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott as well. I don't really need too many different colorways like this. And if I was to get something like this, Jordan Brand gotta bring it. Material gotta be a little bit better, and the execution gotta be a little bit better for me. However, hold on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't done. Let me get my bag, let me get my Duffy. If you don't own either one of these sneakers, this is a no-brainer cop, right? Colorway, material, it's worth copping if you don't already have what's better, in my opinion. Those two are better. If you don't own those two, or if you just want something more black dominant, if you're one of them people who don't really like white dominant shoes, then now you have a reason to go out and grab you one of these. You can definitely get your fall fits off. It's a great color blocking with the black and the brown. I see it both ways. I'm just here to let y'all know from either side you want to peek on. Feel free to comment down below and let me know which side you land on. Let's get into an overall breakdown of this Air Jordan 1 because I think it's a lot to talk about in this one. Starting off with the outer sole, Jordan Brand decided to come through with this all brown Air Jordan 1 outer sole. Nothing like we haven't seen before, but I do love when they go alternate color on the outer sole. Just add an extra pop. You really can't see it that much when you have the sneaker like this and you walking on it. But however, you know, sneakerheads like me, man, I'm kind of a nerd. I like when they go alternate color on the bottom half of the outer sole. We get this all white midsole. And this is something that I was kind of curious about. I wanted to know if they was going to do a Summit white or if they was going to do a Sail, because Sail midsoles have been kind of running Jordan Brand's Jordan 1 releases for a long time now. And a lot of the bigger Air Jordan releases usually have a Sail midsole, but we don't want to get to a point where it's so redundant that it's not fire when we don't see it, or it's not fire when we see it. So I'm not mad at them for not aging or not making this midsole a little bit more Sail. From here, it look like a Summit white. These lights are blinding me. I could be wrong, but I think I'm good on this. Summit white on the midsole. And then, like I said, we go up to that color blocking that a lot of people like and a lot of people dislike. The color blocking to me is a W. This reminds me of like a bread color blocking. It is a bread color blocking, and the mochas would be like a Chicago color blocking. So when people are bashing the color blocking of the Palomino, I mean, it's only right that you gotta bash all of them, right? You have to bash the bread, right? You have to bash with the Shattered Backboard 3.0 and all these other Air Jordan 1s that pretty much take on the stereotype or the color blocking of this Air Jordan 1 Palomino. So the color block is not the problem. If anything, the problem is simple. It's the same reason why all white Air Force Ones can sell out and people can be victorious and they can scream about having 30 pairs of all white Air Force Ones, and then that same person will say you'll never catch me in a pair of all black Air Force Ones. Black sneakers, all black sneakers are looked at as crusty and dusty. And then when you get some all white sneakers or a predominantly white sneaker, it just has a greater appeal. It's been this way for a very long time. So now that we get the Palomino, it's predominantly black and it doesn't go hand in hand with like an ideal color like a red or a blue. We get a brown, and these are pretty much the results of having a black and brown sneaker. As far as material, like I said, man, whatever this is on the toe cap and the toe box, it could have been better, but it's also not bad. It's room for improvement, but I'm not upset, if that makes sense. One thing I do like that they added was another hint of fall. They added another fall color in my opinion. There we go, now we locked in. Nike Air right there on the tongue, and it's nice, almost like a bright yellow. I think that adds a pop. It's way better than being like a brown or a white. I like that. That's the only hint of yellow you get throughout the entire sneaker, so I like that little Easter egg right there. And these are already loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app as we speak, to be released September 2nd for the retail price of $180. And without a doubt, I think these will probably sell out really quickly. These are gonna pretty much be widely available to anybody who wanna get your hands on them. Everybody from Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, of course, Kick Theory will be having these sneakers, so it should not be too hard to get your hands on them if you want them. I think the pairs will be out there. It's not gonna be too tough. Like I'm hearing about that Air Jordan 8 playoff. I'm hearing a lot about that playoff 8s being super limited. Even though I know that 8s aren't that popular, I know they haven't released the 8 in a very long time, I'm hearing a lot. You heard it here first, or I don't know if y'all heard it before, but I'm telling y'all, I'm hearing a lot about that Air Jordan 8 Chicago being very limited. Not Chicago, I'm sorry, playoff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of the Air Jordan 1 Palomino down below. Do not forget to go over my Instagram and wish me a happy birthday if you're a real one. I appreciate that as always. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, man. We've been at it for a while now. And as y'all know, man, the content never gonna stop. I'm always gonna be able to come back, give y'all some bangers, some early reviews, some honest opinions. And go ahead and hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Let's get this video up to 1,000 likes. And before I leave, you know I cannot go without saying everybody want to be famous. Brutally put in that work though. Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.